Hey Aqua, we're going to do your October 2021 love reading. Time is fluid. Energy goes both ways. We're going to look at your current issues, your past relationship influence, what needs to be addressed and developed, as well as your likely outcome. Check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. For Aquarius, October 2021. What doesn't apply, let fly. Like, share, subscribe if this resonates. For Aquarius, October. 5 of Pentacles in the upright. Earth energy. That is the current energy. You or your person. What brought you to this place of feeling void. 5 of Pentacles. What brought you here? This is there's an overall karmic theme right now coming together, the sense of becoming whole after feeling confused. You might be in that state of after feeling rejected or abandoned. Feeling like you were giving more than you were receiving. Yep, here we are. That's what I was picking up on. In a love situation where you would give, it's that song coming in my mind, grenade, right? Where you would catch a grenade, you would give the shirt off your back, your last penny, to someone who probably had like $1 million in the bank, and they wouldn't give you shit, right? That's how you're feeling. But you're becoming more clear to a karmic situation. So the issue that needs to be addressed is an Ace of Wands. So aces are new beginnings, right? Always. But this, I'm feeling, this ace is not a new beginning in love per se. Okay? But in this past situation here, with this Two of Cups in reversed, also the Two of Cups is not necessarily, although typically is, right, meeting someone else, your divine counterpart halfway, or full, not halfway, right? You're full, they're full. But this is also seeing yourself in the mirror. There's my cat. Right? So this ace I'm sensing is this new torch being lit for yourself, right? This new beginning, you paving the way for yourself, right? So what needs to be developed, you're developing this 7 of Cups in the reverse position, you taking off the rose-colored glasses, you now investing in yourself, no longer having an illusion. Neptune in Pisces, recognizing that of all of these options, you now choose yourself, right? You put too much effort into someone else's cup, therefore depleting your own. Now recognizing that of all of these options, you are the option, because you will no longer be left out. You're not leaving yourself out anymore. Because when you gave to someone else, you were left out. They didn't give to you in the manner in which you gave to them. The likely outcome, should you move forward, okay, should with the Chariot and the Seven of Swords, should you continue to go on the path in which you were headed, in choosing what you had in the past to put I don't know, it's not going to work with her. Should you continue to invest in another or that particular other energy over yourself, you therefore are going to continue to be left depleted, right? So you now recognize that you need to move forward, putting all the effort and energy into yourself. Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning, this two aces being the energy in which you have to give to yourself outside of this connection. Thank you. You can have my crystal, sure. So I'm going to clarify. Why is Aquarius, the current energy, 5 of Pentacles? This is change. See, in the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles being equal give and take, the reciprocity of giving to yourself, no longer feeling at a 5, at a lack. Healing stone. Where'd you put that stone, girl? Where'd you put it? Why is Aquarius the 5 of Pentacles in the current? Pentacles, the Magician. I feel, Aquarius, that you recognize that all of your energies and efforts were being put into the wrong people, the wrong situations, wrong institutions, wrong organizations, business pursuits perhaps, right? So that's why you're addressing these new beginnings in passion and in finance and in value. You're re-evaluating, reorganizing where you're putting your efforts, where you're putting your energy. Right? The Magician's all about knowing your capabilities, your manifestations, manifesting what it is that you want to see your dreams becoming a reality. The past position here, the past influence with this Two of Cups in reverse. Seeing who's on the same wavelength with you. First, knowing that you have to give that to yourself before you can meet another. King of Cups reversed with the Queen of Swords upright. So again, either no gender in tarot, because we both embody divine feminine and masculine energy. Whether you're the divine feminine or the divine masculine coming or listening to this reading, it doesn't matter, because we both embody both energies. And the whole purpose is to balance both the divine masculine and feminine within us. That's in part the magician's job as well, with all elements at his or her disposal. So that's alchemy in part as well. So this King of Cups is recognizing with this Two of Cups in reversed, right? The Queen of Swords upright, what needs to be cut out. Because the cup runneth dry, empty. So cutting out what's no longer serving you. I hate that. I really do not like that phrase at all. I don't. Cutting out what's no longer serving you, however, is necessary. It's draining, depleting your energy. It's not empowering you. Okay? So that past energy brought you to this current understanding. To where now you are embodying the magician energy. Okay? Cutting it out. So now you're addressing these issues, having this new start with both these two aces. And I'm getting the sense that it's like really no skin off your back. The Sun reversed. And the Three of Pentacles upright. I feel as though there will be a transitional period where you're going to lose. I mean, we always sometimes have to, right? Sometimes, yeah. Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Swords again. There's going to be, I feel, with this transition and with this decision comes a loss. But I think it's temporary, and not just temporary. There's going to be a small setback, right? Sometimes we have to take 2 steps back or 3 steps back in order to have a gain, right? So with these 2 aces, I think you recognize that with this lesson, that even though you're going to lose momentarily, and there's going to be a transitional period and a setback, eventually in the long run it's the best decision for you. So you're taking stock, right? You're assessing the situation right now, and unfortunately too, I think you're going, fortunately, you're thinking about how to go about it, because you need to figure out, however this resonates for you. See, it's funny because both of these decks, the Seven of Swords is depicted differently. This one is looking to the past in your perspective, even though it's looking to the future in mine. And this one is looking to the past, in my perspective, but looking to the future in yours. Same card, different deck, but depicted differently. And so there's going to be a decision. You're addressing this in such a way with the Two of Swords as to this loss with this Two of Cups, which brought you to this place, which made you recognize your worth, your value, how there was an imbalance in what you were giving versus what you were receiving, and how you're taking your power back, how the situation is helping you recognize how you're becoming empowered and how you're going to move forward, your losses and your gains, right? Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. Yet, all of those things, some tangibly, some metaphysically, right? Metaphorically, of course. I think you're really taking seriously in essence of how you're going to implement these lessons long term. Like how this is going to bring you happiness, stability, and success. Yet there's an aspect as to how you're going to go about doing it, because it's going to come with a cost, right? And also there's also a sense of sneakiness about this too, I feel. So you're addressing it. You know, this could have to do with children, it has to do with family, this has to do with because you're letting go of things, right? There's things that you need to let go of in the process. So Seven of Cups in the reversed. Like you're going to have to let go of either, I don't know, assets, people, you know, people, places, things, so they say, assets. There's things that you're going to have to let go of in the short term in order to gain long term. And the Magician coupled with 2 Seven of Swords, although I'm seeing this as I'm reading it, this could be a move even. It could be read as shisty, deceptive energy. I'm not reading it as that. I mean, part of it is you might have to make, you know, some decisions you'd rather not make, but you're making them with good intention. You're making them for good reason. Page of Wands. Eight of Swords reversed. Coming out of mental prison, coming out of like a cage that you recognize you put yourself in. 10 of Swords reversed. The Empress upright. 3 of Swords reversed. This has to do with decisions. Seeing that others have made decisions. You are making decisions based upon previous decisions, as well as decisions that others have made that were beyond your control third-party influences. You may have learned of messages. You may be making these decisions due to messages that you found or messages that were received. This is definitely closing out cycles. But this is also closing out cycles on your behalf, but leaving others open-ended, and or closing out cycles for others and leaving some things open-ended for yourself. But there's a lot here that's going on, because you have 2 10s too. This is going to help you fulfill some long-held wish and fulfillment that you've been waiting for. This is going to leave a lot of things still up in the air, and I believe this is why you have the 7 of Swords twice coming out in the likely outcome with the Chariot as it relates to forward movement. How do we go about getting out of this situation? Making these decisions. I feel like someone's definitely going to get hurt here, but it has to do with the fact that someone had been hurt. And it's victory, forward movement. More forward movement, more victory. But yet I feel like it's going to leave and the Queen of Cups upright. Yeah, this is someone's getting new beginnings, wish fulfillment, divine love. And yet someone else is going to be left out in the cold, and it's not going to be done in the best of manner. I feel as though this is going to be secretive. A lot. Decisions are going to be made. Some decisions are going to be made secretively. Why is Aquarius's current situation the Magician? That's also why you have the Magician here in the current situation with the 5 of Pentacles, is because there's some sleight of hand being done this way due to a feeling of abandonment and neglect. So some of these decisions are going to be made in a manipulative manner. Again, find out which side of this you're on. Shocking news, surprise, epiphany, sudden change, transformation, and upheaval. The lightning always strikes completely out of the blue like this. Again, shocking news due to the past circumstances. With this 2 of Cups being in the reversed position, someone is going to be cut out. They didn't get the truth, or they didn't get it in the manner that they wanted. Emotions weren't received. The Runner, codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Okay, this has to do with a runner and chaser dynamic. I feel like whatever happened in the past here was not a good situation. Multiple partners, perhaps. And here we have 2 new beginnings, or at least 2 new beginnings for one person, a crossroads, a decision, third party situation, perhaps with a decision that needs to be made as it relates to the past, someone currently feeling left out in the cold. There's a cycle closing out. One person's going to be happy, somebody else possibly not. That's what's leading us currently to this situation as it relates to past decisions with runner and chaser dynamic. Somebody offered their cup to somebody else. Cycles are definitely closing. Meeting someone new, getting back out there, planning and setting dates. So again, this is opening the realm for one partner, closing it out for someone else. Someone's going to be happy, someone is going to be devastated. Find your place in all of this. But there is some slight-handed, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. Now this is with these two aces down here, making a decision to reunite, work as teamwork, and get their 10 of cups. But this is coming with a decision as it relates to the past here. Okay, 2 of cups reversed, 2 of swords upright. This is what someone is addressing. And what's developing because of it, Aquarius, is abundance. We have abundance coming in. Third party situation is leaving. Okay. It's going to definitely leave somebody wounded, unable to heal, or in the process of needing to heal. Messages are coming in. Someone's veil is definitely being lifted. They've made their decision with the 7 of Cups reversed. They know what they want. They've certainly come out of putting themselves in a self-imposed cage. They know who their empress or emperor is here. They know, okay? What's this about? What's being developed in this situation for Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All placements really for the most part, unless you go all the way out to like Pluto, and well, then again with all these retrograde planets. When planets are retrograde for as long as they've been, they really do a job on our psyche, and they take precedence in our life. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Someone will be, but at the same time, something is developing for someone else here. I said on the onset of this reading, I felt thematically, especially with Aquarius, for some reason, lightning is definitely at the heart of your reading here. Uranus strikes. There's this sense of wholeness, right? What did I say? Unity, decisions. And this is all throughout your reading. Prominent. Someone ran. What's going on in the development of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Clock. Need time, takes time, in time cycles to heal and progress. Okay? That's what's developing here. And your outcome, we have the Chariot. Moving forward, victory, integrating the light and the dark, spiritual advancement. 777, 2 7 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, offering offering love here. Moving forward with the cup of love. You have the Six of Wands is victory. Six of Wands too sometimes indicates marriage. The Seven of Swords, one's looking back and one's looking forward. So one could be now looking over, why I'm making this decision and the fact that I am making this decision. When I see the Seven of Swords, the 2 is always left behind. That's the decision. They're carrying 5. 5 of which, 5 of Swords is change. Multiple people involved. Okay. Somebody could have been lying to themselves, lying to another, trickery, deception. That's one of the reasons all of this had happened. And now we have clarity with the Seven of Cups reversed. 7, 7. We have it. 7, 7. Chariot is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. Butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. The Phoenix. New phase. Rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Somebody figured out, again, 7 of Cups reversed. Somebody figured out who their Empress is. Okay? This could have been a third-party situation with the Empress being a 3. You have the King of Cups reversed in the past. The Queen of Cups upright in the future. Okay? The Empress here in the crowning thought of what they're developing. This is definitely someone who has a shift in perspective as to the value of relationship, the value of oneself, and wanting a brand new beginning with these 2 aces here in the foundation. A 2 7 of Swords. You have 4 sevens. The Phoenix and the Butterfly. Now this King of Cups in the reversed position with this 2 of Cups in the reversed. No gender in tarot, okay? Aquarius. So divine counterparts with these 2 of Cups. Divine. This individual, the runner, okay, definitely has a clear perspective now. New phase, renew, relationship evolving, the next phase, healing inner child, growth, changed mind, is clear with this Chariot. All right. I believe these 7 of Swords indicates may have certainly been deceiving themselves, the other person with this Magi, but definitely is clearer now as to the value of themselves, the relationship, soulmate union, divine counterpart, and what that may or may not mean, but it all involved healing and recognition of what that means in a relationship. And you have soulmates too here on the bottom. Soulmates, soul connection. Is it gonna? You have soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. So there you have it, Aquarius. I hope this resonated. I wish you luminous light, love, and blessings always. Until next time, bye.